The Marshall Plan, a documentary by Kevin Cottrell. What might have happened if the United States didn't implement the Marshall Plan to help rebuild Europe after World War II? So what was the Marshall Plan? It was a program by the United States government used to help Europe recover after World War II. It was also known as the European Recovery Program, and it was successful in helping Europe recover from the war. It sent over $13 billion to European countries between 1948 and 1951. It also helped slow the Soviet and communist ideas from spreading in Europe, because the US didn't want communism to take over Europe. The program was named after Secretary of State George C. Marshall, who proposed the program in 1948. Altogether, the program helped 16 European countries recover after World War II. It sent $13 billion to these countries, and each one was able to recover after the war. What would have happened if the plan was not implemented? Well, in Europe, many of the countries would not have been able to recover, and if they did recover, they would have had to look to other countries such as the Soviet Union for help. If they looked to the Soviet Union, the Soviet and communist ideas would have spread throughout Europe. This would also lead to the fall of European and American economies. The Europeans weren't able to invest in their own economies because they wouldn't have had any money. And they wouldn't be able to buy any American goods, which would help make the US economy go down too. In the Soviet Union, their power would have spread throughout all of Europe, and there would be less tension between the US and Soviet Union. The Soviets were not happy about the US helping European countries, and also prevented many countries from accepting money from the US. This would also lead to less severity to the Cold War, and even possibly preventing the beginning of the Cold War.